How's it going, guys? Mike Sheffield here again. Welcome to this new week and this new Monday. You have a lot of opportunities ahead of you, and this week in particular, I want to speak with you guys about accountability, okay? So first and foremost, within the files section of this Facebook page, so up on the top, files, there's going to be a worksheet entitled accountability. So go ahead and download that, work through this worksheet, because that's what we're going to be speaking about today, okay? First and foremost, Jim Rohn says, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, okay? So we in this group, in this mastermind, are trying to surround you with like-minded high achievers, like-minded big dreamers, okay? So first and foremost, we want to have you already around people who are already trying to help build that momentum within you, to kind of help you have that average of 5 people that you spend a lot of time with to help you achieve and to do more, okay? Now, on those same lines, and on this worksheet, you'll find a couple notes. And it says, when you are finding an accountability partner, make sure first and foremost that this is a person that you can be open and honest with. This is someone that you're going to be a little bit vulnerable with, because you're going to share with them the dreams, the visions, the things that you really want to accomplish. And that takes a little bit of courage to do that, to throw those ideas and passions out there and say, listen, this is something I really want to do, and have them really believe in you, okay? So have it be someone that you can be open and honest with, because there's also going to be times that you're not going to fit the bill. You're not going to do all the things that you committed to, and they need to be able to hold you accountable to what you've done and say, listen, you said you wanted to do this and you're kind of short. What adjustments do we need to make, okay? So it's important that you can be honest and open with this person. Secondly, make sure that they want to be your accountability partner. It's going to take a little bit of commitment on their part. It's going to take a couple of phone calls, throughout the week, and some text throughout the week, and they're going to need to give you a little response. And so, thirdly, make sure it's someone that you can speak to and get in touch with on a pretty consistent basis, and that they're pretty reachable. And we understand that there's work and there's complications, right? And maybe, Sunday night, you can't expect them to drop everything, okay? But within a few hours, they can give you some feedback, okay? So first question on here is, who are 3 people who you really look up to? And secondly, who are 3 people that really believe in you most and support you most in your life and in your endeavors? Now, I'm hoping that these 2 questions kind of start to lead to some correlating people who, there's some common threads. And then I want you to discover, okay, who of these people would be an incredible accountability partner, okay? So identify and maybe list them in, descending order, who would be the best accountability partners for you. So your major assignment today is to work through this worksheet, identify who would be your first choice for your accountability partner, and approach that person and see if they'd be game to help you out achieve your goals, okay? Now, once you have been able to determine who your accountability partner is, next comes a few other series of questions. What are you going to do with this person to communicate on a weekly basis, to communicate your goals and communicate how you did, okay? So for example, would you use Skype? Are you going to just phone call them? Are you going to use FaceTime? You can even use WhatsApp if they're somewhere you can't reach normally. So what way are you going to communicate with them, and when and how? So make a plan with them on a weekly basis, call it Tuesday nights at 9, that you're going to have a 10-minute phone call, and you're going to discuss with them the things that you accomplished this week. Now, there are some questions at the bottom of that worksheet that basically, are suggestions of what you can speak about on a weekly basis to help hold each other accountable. So first would be, what did you hope to accomplish this week, and how did it go? What are the results you achieved? Secondly, what were some of the greatest successes you had, and what can you learn from that to, keep those successes going? Third, what are some of the struggles or obstacles you experienced, and what lessons can you learn from that to overcome them or to sidestep them, and to, readjust your grip to it to better resolve them? So those are some questions that I think would be really important to discuss every single week. And then lastly, of course, what do you hope to accomplish this coming week, and how can we help you achieve those things? So it's very important to discuss this with them on a weekly basis. And then lastly, the last question on this little worksheet here that I want you to download, so be sure to do it, is how best can he or she help to challenge you? honestly think about this, with yourself. You know yourself best. How is the best way that they can communicate with you, that they can help, encourage you and help you? Because every person is a little different. So if you have some unique things that work for you, make sure that they know this, okay? So your major assignments, download this accountability worksheet, okay? Work through it, identify someone who would be a great partner for you, and speak with them today. Then speak with them on a weekly basis with whatever means works for you. But then one more layer I'd love to add onto it. I think it's important to have some daily contact with this person. So make sure they're okay with receiving a little text message or a Facebook Messenger, message in their inbox that says, hey, today I accomplished 4 of my 6 goals, and overall this is what I accomplished today. So shoot a little text to them that's a little update that says, hey, this is what I accomplished today, and let them know what you're trying to aim for the week, so that they can see how you're on your path to get there, and they can feel connected to your experience. Now, I know this is quite a bit, but like I said, the accountability portion of this is your secret weapon to achievement, okay? So take this on. I know you can do it. Let's go hit it.